Alright, what's up, guys? So, obviously, you guys know, 1 and 5, we're not that good. Week 7, coming up on the trade deadline. I want to make some moves, obviously, right? Obviously, see the View Weekly Awards. Christian Harris had an unbelievable game. We tanked last week because of John Mechie. We were trying to get him 100 yards because if not, he was going to face some very bad things. So, went ahead and tried that, tanked through 6 interceptions. All around poor game, anyways, from Davis Mills towards the start. But we have players ready to negotiate, weekly strategy, and we have the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, like I mentioned, trade deadline is coming up, so is our bye week. But we want to make some moves. Now is the time to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and see what we can cook up. Oh, I don't know if you guys also heard today. I don't know, by the time you guys are seeing this is probably a while down the line, but Elijah Moore has asked for a trade, which is insane to me, by the way. That is crazy. But we're going to go ahead and look through our guys and find someone to trade. Get him out of here. And the first deal we'll actually go through, it is Jalen Reeves-Maybin and Ezigbo Okoronkwo. I don't know. I don't know his first name is Ezigbo either. I just kind of guessed that. But Okoronkwo and Reeves-Maybin gone for backup tight end Harrison Bryant, who I think could be really good for us. And 24 third round pick. So this year we get a third round pick. I like that trade a lot. Free up a little bit of space with some guys that are in unneeded cap salaries. Alright, perhaps we undersold this deal. I don't really care, but late round pick, and yes, we bring in Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes. I know he's 4 overalls lower than Davis Mills, but he's fresh blood. We could easily use Daniel Jones, depending on how he plays for the rest of the season, too. He might even just start for us for the rest of this franchise. I wouldn't put my money on that, but that'd probably be something. Just making a little bit of moves before the deadline and trying to make something happen. All right, and this trade goes through. We're trading Laramie Tunsil, who's due for an extension. He's 29. I'm not going to bring him back anyways. Might as well get some value while he's out. We get a 2024 sixth, get out our third for a first. So, I mean, best of both worlds kind of there, and we release so much money. So, I mean, yeah, let's keep shopping a little bit. I want to make a little minor trades every here and there and just see what we can do. And another pretty cool trade that'll go through that kind of is going to go under the radar. Jeff Okudah and a fourth just across for Steven Nelson. Another guy that just isn't right here, and he's taking up some money. And I think those are some reasonable moves we just made, and I want to go fill these last 2 spots of our roster with doing some stuff. I mean, obviously, we're missing someone in the receiving department. I'm not gonna trust Andy Isabella to just come in, take that wide receiver 3 spot. I think that he can maybe compete for it with a guy like Kiki, or Jamal Agnew, someone that we could bring in, Tre'Quan Smith. Just a bunch of options, but I'm thoroughly gonna look through this top 30 or so, or not 30, probably 20 or so, and look for the right guy to come and join our squad. So obviously our team's gonna look a little differently this week than it has. Daniel Jones will come in and start for us, or I guess Davis Mills can still start. It's gonna be tough though. And then we did end up bringing Tre'Quan Smith in. Greg Little will just slip in at left tackle. And, we've got a lot of depth on the offensive line. We bring Harrison Bryant in, who's going to play a role immediately. And then defensively, we ended up bringing in Redwine, just a 26-year-old free safety. And Jeff Okudah will be playing at a 76 overall, and he will be playing in the slot. Just someone new to come in and play for us. Still have everybody else pretty much the same. Slip Tre'Quan right into the slot, see if he can produce immediately. Max Work's got to be close to revealing his dev trait, a little close. Bobby Biddle actually has so many snaps under his belt, I don't even know why. But yeah, he's not even that far off. So we got Sammy Watkins, Nico Collins, and Tre'Quan Smith, Damian Pierce, Isaiah Pacheco playing in that role. So, our team looks okay for now. Obviously, still have a lot of building to do. Did make a couple of minor moves and a couple of huge moves. Obviously, moving away John Mechie just wasn't playing the role that we needed him to be playing, and that's where we stand now. Is just where we're at. So just kind of looking along, do weekly strategy, and then hop into this game and see how our new look team looks, I guess. We're going to try to defend the... Oh, it's J.D. Bailey. I had my eye on this guy further down the board. Kind of sad I didn't pull the trigger on him. He ended up being really good, but I thought that we were going to do okay with Davis Mills, obviously trading for Daniel Jones, not doing that well. Defensive rush yards per game and defensive turnovers were really high on. So doing something right in the run department, stopping the run. But yeah, go ahead and look through this stuff right here. Get one interception on the rookie. I think that's possible. 24, 300 yards, and then no sacks allowed. I think that might be a little bit of a challenge with TJ Watt on the opposing defensive line. But that's okay. I think we're going to try our best to work past that. And obviously getting some fatigue by the... I mean, Davis... I'm not even going to start talking, bro. I can't even talk. All these guys here on offense do all right, and I'm sure we'll have an upgrade or two once we pull out of that. Upgrade players. Who do we got? Harrison Bryant, Greg Little, and Corey Weston. Two new guys that'll play for us. Greg Little was on the team before, but just didn't actually end up playing. Now he'll play. What is his speed like? Where's 88 Excel, 82 speed? I looked right at it and completely ignored it. We'll go vertical threat with Harrison Bryant. Just trying to make him a little bit better rounded. Look at that right there. Vertical threat does him well. That upgrade looked very nice. Greg Little, just someone picked up in free agency for some depth that'll actually end up starting for us. Has okay blocks and stuff and okay stuff. We'll just try to upgrade him the best we can. He's got some good stuff behind him. 25 years old. It's nice. But ratings here for Corey Weston, the center. 88 strength. I mean, his pass block is insane, especially for a rookie center. We'll try to upgrade. I mean, we'll do power. I think that's just like what best suits him and his needs. And run block goes up 1. Like to see that as well. But with morale, unfortunately, a lot of those upgrades just don't do much. And we'll go ahead and jump into the game. We're going to see this Steelers offense now. Looks like we're in the rain. This is going to be tough. It is in the rain here in Pittsburgh. Harrison Bryant now on the kickoff team. We are kicking off. I say this every video. I do prefer kicking off. It's just a little bit better. I'm done explaining myself. I love kicking off. Anywho, this one out of the back of the end zone. And we'll come on and see how well Mr. J.D. Bailey's doing. I think that's his name, if that's even who's starting. It is J.D. Bailey. He's throwing the... Oh my god, he's so good. Holy sh... He's really good. Someone to look out for, definitely. Didn't account for him to be this good. New safety coming in and already playing a role. And Christian Harris... wrapping up early with already a TFL. That one seemed a little too easy. Jumping on his opportunity there. And, I mean, all bets are off here in this rain. And Christian Harris just can't make a good play. Derek Stingley Jr. is going to try to trip him up. Couldn't do that. CJ Gardner-Johnson right there. Going to try to get his fee as well. A 76-yard rushing touchdown for... can I really not remember his name? Harris. Why can't I? Najee Harris. Thank you. Oh my god. I couldn't think of Najee Harris's name. That was awful. Quick score for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So much for being the number 10 rush defense, as Bobby Biddle is actually going to be returning kicks for us right now. I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously going to switch him out, even though he gets 29 right there on that one. And we'll see our starter, Davis Mills, who's got a fire lit under his ass right now. Better play like it. 12 interceptions on the year. 6 INTs. 6 touchdowns. Just 1,200 yards. Not good numbers. Not what you want to see from your quarterback of the future, by the way. He's just not someone you look to do that. Why are we running right? Okay, well, rather run at TJ then. Cam Hayward, as Dameon Pierce will just run right through Cam Hayward's arms right there. Like to see that. Nico Collins on the field. Draquan Smith, the new receiver, rocking the number. Oh boy. Just throw that one up and away. I cannot handle an interception there. 3rd and 7 already. This one's going to be a little hard to get, especially with 2 guys. Oh my god. Secure catch that. Brevin Jordan. We just find open just in the nick of time. And looks like we had numbers. I wanted to pass the ball, but once again, wouldn't let me pass the ball. I don't know. It's kind of scuffed. I think you might have to tap it. I'm like holding it down, like hoping that bullet passes, but whatever. Who is that? This is a new slot wide receiver we bring in. 6'2", Draquan Smith for his catch as a Texan. Gets picked up in the middle of the season, and we're giving him production early. Love to see that there. Maybe he can play into even a bigger role. As we're seeing Davis Mills kind of move the ball down the field, we kind of perceived him as someone that couldn't do this. But just a game before last, he played a sensational game, got us our first win on the season, and single-handedly achieved that award to get whatever. Number 51 there, who is that? Is Miles Jacks, that's right. He's on this team. And we'll go ahead and run the ball with Isaiah Pacheco. Try to get inside as Kenyon Green. Can they stop Isaiah Pacheco? They can on the 1-yard line. As we were trying to run for that one there. But going to try Dameon Pierce's luck on this defensive line here. And Cam Hayward actually knocks Dameon Pierce into the end zone. Dameon Pierce for his 7th touchdown on the season maybe. He has a lot. And he's doing all the work inside of the end zone. Yeah, that moved oddly slow for some reason, but you missed it. It's the rain. We'll pin it on the rain. The rain here is a little atrocious to deal with here as a kicker. Jalen Waddle going to be going after number 17 there. I think that's Clay. I actually think I looked at him in the draft. He wasn't good, but obviously returning kicks for the Pittsburgh Steelers got to be okay. And Jonathan Grenard trying to get after. And Derek Stingley Jr. and Blake Cashman combined for a tackle there. I mean, 2 tough hits. And we can expect a run here as well from this Steelers offense. But it is not going to be a run. It's going to be a scramble. Look at how fast this quarterback is. J.D. Bailey running. Holy crap, he's fast. Can we trade for Oh my god. That was insane. And Christian Harris trying to get in the backfield. Can't do that. Got close. Russ Blacklock getting snaps now at rush defensive tackle. With Max Warwick being hurt. But he'll come back into play for us. Christian Harris now dealing with the middle of the field. Set him down. J.D. Bailey moving the ball at will with this offense. Just showing that he's taken the reins here in Pittsburgh. And no need for Kenny Pickett or anybody else like that. As Deontay Johnson will get dotted up there. Had a huge week last week. I'm not surprised when you have this good of a quarterback throwing to you. Still blowing my mind. I mean, they are 3-3. And, I mean, I see why. I mean, not a complete roster at all. But they have their strengths and they play well with them. And Christian Harris knocks the ball out. And how? How does that guy get the recovery? I don't understand how that works, but it's alright. We'll move along with it. Christian Harris with a forced fumble still is really good. Oh my god! The CPU does this thing where they don't swerve, they don't juke or anything. They just kind of wiggle. Right? It's not even like that good of a move. They just go back and forth. They just like switch off. But we had it well read, but just didn't end up happening. And CJ Gardner-Johnson going to allow a big reception to Chase Claypool as they just keep moving up this field. Go ahead. We smell blitz here, or we smell a run. Oh, and Christian Harris into the backfield now. Second straight week with a sack. Just delayed on the pass rush and showed, I mean, hey, we have an opening. Let's do it. And ends up sacking the quarterback, making it a 2nd and long. Might even run the ball here. Doesn't look like they will. And can we get someone on that? Someone that can catch up with the really fast J.D. Bailey? Man, he's playing out of his mind so far. First tackle for Jeff Okudah as a Texan, but, I mean, playing in some pretty poor conditions as your first game as a Texan as well sucks. But, Derek Stingley's going to allow another curl. Derek Stingley Jr., if you've been watching the series, you know what his weakness is, and that's the curl route. The curl route absolutely destroys whatever it's called. Kevin Waddle's going to look to make a tackle, just can't. Najee's in for his second, and we are back on offense. And we looked okay the first time around. A really good drive from Davis Mills. But we do have Dameon Pierce running the ball up the inside now. 4 runs for him already. Like to see that. I mean, not already like it's a lot, but I mean, we can get this one to Dameon Pierce. Just do well with the ball, he does. We just panically get that one out as we'll go with a run here. Might not be the smartest thing to do, but, I mean, we do it anyways. Greg Little tried to set a block there, kind of ends up getting in the way, actually, but, yeah, just a rough one right there. That was just a bad run/play call. Who is that? Sammy Watkins. Look at him playing well. 3rd and 2, we'll just, I mean, draw, I guess. Draw would work. We'll give it to our running back, and wow, they are on that immediately. What are you tripping on? We're going for it. That's just, we're doing it. We're just going to go for it here on, and Sammy Watkins can't drop it right there. That is a key play for this Texans offense to stay in it and stay alive. And we'll see what we can do with this run right here. Sorry, I was trying to read the RPO best we could, as we're moving best right now with our tempo. Let's keep the tempo up and keep going, as, I mean, Traquan Smith is going to find himself wide open for a big gain right there. Look at Davis Mills' stat line. 8 of 9, 97 yards, showing, hey, I can get it done. But it's those tightrope throws that we're really going to have to wait to see on with Davis Mills, as obviously, like we've mentioned before, have some fire lit under him. He's played all right, not that great, and we'll just have to throw this one away, as Andy Isabella just doesn't really get too like open enough to be comfortable to throw that. We'll go ahead and pass it one more time. This one will be a swing out to Isaiah Pacheco with Minka on him fast. Only a gain of 1. Really does suck. We are in a 3rd and long situation now, trying to figure out this bend but don't break defense that this team is playing. Look at that throw from Davis Mills, stepping into that one right there. Davis Mills showing that he's not done yet. He's going to continue to be this leader, this starter for a long time. He's stepping up into that throw, also trying to step up into that role. He's been playing well, but not too fantastic, but like all right and good. As we'll try, there's going to be PI or holding or something on the play. We'll see what it is here. They will call holding on the offense, and this will be a redo of 2nd down. It's Quinn Miners right there, and this is the keys that I'm talking about. Key plays that we're going to have to see make a play, and we'll give Sammy Watkins a chance. He goes up and makes the play. Davis Mills putting together quite the nice stat line in the first half already. Going to be down to the 2-minute warning here soon, but this one will be up, and this one will be barely good. 13 of 14, or 13 to 14, 13 plays, 74 yards on that one there for this Houston's offense, as we will get the ball back after half, but hopefully we can stop the Pittsburgh Steelers from scoring here and maybe even go down and score a touchdown of our own or a field goal or something, as this one will be wrapped up. Clay will be wrapped up. Dude, this chair sucks. I'm gonna go off topic for a second. This chair sucks. Just, ugh, really does. But I mean, getting on JD Bailey as quick as we can there with Christian Harris. Just the smart thing to do. This one goes down to the 2-minute warning about now. But this chair, I'm telling you, it squeaks way too much. And yeah, I'm just telling you. Over Storm Brave is the blitz that we will call. Najee's almost into the zone there. That's not good. But they won't call a run play, as this one will actually be a wide open George Pickens, who's making things happen after the play, after the catch at least. JD Bailey, 6 of 6, 79 yards, making a great impression here on this Pittsburgh offense, as they've been very hard to stop. Get outside Jonathan Grenard. Christian Harris going to try to make a stop. Can't. Najee Harris is way too good. They are chewing this clock down as best they can. We'll play a little bit of a lower coverage here, as they might run the ball even. It's hard to tell. Desmond King just allowing that to happen, I guess. I don't know. Our corners struggle with curl routes. I guess we need to run a little bit more of those in practice, maybe. But just, I mean, not that great. We will use Dion Gray here to try to use our Najee Harris the best that we can. And Warwick will actually swallow JD Bailey up. Not for a sack, I don't think, but just for a good tackle. Keeping him in check is Jeff Okudah, will be playing that slot corner right now. And 2nd and 9, looking for this bend but don't break right here. Jalen Petrie going to try to make a touchdown saving tackle. Ends up actually doing that. It'll be 9 and 9, 115 yards. And oh me, oh my, do we have a bad chance at winning this one right here. Get inside. Christian Harris. He tried. Christian Harris was there, but not there quick enough. Touchdown for Najee Harris for his 3rd. Just give it to him on the goal line, and he'll make things happen. But 13 to 21, 27 left here. We have all 3 timeouts. Maybe make something happen. And we'll try to see what we can do with this coverage right here. Try to draw Minkah further down. He doesn't, but what was that? Pass interference on defense. We just drew a massive pass interference call. As, I mean, it is raining. It's going to be a little tough to kick the ball, so we got to move a little bit further into range. Nico Collins with a very nice catch and a flag on the play, stopping the clock. Face mask defense, 2 straight penalties on Minkah Fitzpatrick. Will get this one up onto the 10-yard line now. We have potential to score a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to try to force anything. That's the big thing. Can we get that? Brevin Jordan, touchdown! With very little time left, we get a touchdown. Brevin Jordan in the back of the end zone. It'll be 19 to 21. Pending the extra point, could be 20 to 21. This one is up and with a lot of wind, a lot of struggles. 20 to 21. 7 seconds left here, and that drive was very key for us to keep into this game. I think that can ultimately help us out in the long run. That's why you target Nico Collins down the field. Really good. Oh no, please don't. They could have just nearly kick returned on us. They'll have 3 seconds to go. I don't think we'll see. Yeah, we'll see victory formation come out. Just try to waste this last little bit of time. Don't get tackled for a loss. Don't worry. Don't worry about that, Najee. As we'll go look at what the other teams are doing. And everybody else outside of the rain will go to the Eagles now. Jalen Hurts playing well here in just this first half, but Dak Prescott's putting up one hell of a half. Donovan Peoples-Jones on the Cowboys. I actually like that fit quite a bit. My rap is kind of lit. Atlanta and New Orleans. Desmond Ridder having a half. Oh my God. And then Chad Griffin finally showing some flaws. Bryan Edwards also making a pretty good efforts there on just his 2 catches. Green Bay now, Aaron Rodgers doing his thing. Brandon Cooks, who we traded over there in the beginning of the year, or in the beginning of the franchise, really. Played a couple games with him, realized he was kind of a non-factor for us. Traded him away. That's just kind of how we roll, you know. Did the same thing with John Mechie. It might do the same thing with someone else. You never know. But this one will be kicked off right to us. And we had that key drive at the end of last half trying to, you know, establish our way to continue to fight for this game, as we've clearly just been outmatched on defense. Their offense just shreds our defense all day, every day. We might see a blitz here. It's not going to be, you know what it is going to be? It's going to be a strip sack from TJ Watt. It's going to be a strip sack from TJ Watt. I don't know what to do about that. I tried to give it to Isaiah Pacheco, but unfortunately slips in the backfield. And we'll run it right into Rasheem Green. 7 rushes, 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. What a stat line from Najee Harris, who's actually not playing too well in real life. But I guess we'll have to see about that. Wow. Maybe should have seen some... Jeff Okudah does have not the number 1. I was... Well, Model has the number 1, so I can't see how that's possible. 3rd and 1 here. And Kevin Waddle's going to wrap up. And it was a good bend but don't break defensive drive for us. Kevin Waddle, I mean, not quite into the backfield, but makes a really key tackle. And it'll only be 24-20. Minimizes the strip sack damage that Davis Mills has left behind for us to clean up. Davis Mills, I'm not going to be too worried about that strip sack there. Nothing that we can really do. I think the same would happen with Daniel Jones. Probably not bring Danny Dimes in. Just, I don't know. We're going to see where we stand after this drive. As maybe it's a second half thing with Davis Mills. Maybe comes out, has a good first half, and then can't close out a game. As Andy Isabella is getting consistently great yards on the kick return here. O'Shane Zimenez on this Pittsburgh team. Like that fit as well. We'll see here. We'll try to pass it here on 1st and 10. I don't know if it's exactly warranted or anything, but we'll see what Harrison Bryant can do working back across. Actually goes down, but we'll give it to him now. He'll try to get through Minkah Fitzpatrick there. Can't quite do that. But Davis Mills, obviously you saw the stat line. He looks insane. We'll try to give this one out to Sammy Watkins. What a bust of a play. Thrown behind, but Davis Mills is still making a completion there. I guess if that's what you want to keep your eyes zoned in on. And Harrison Bryant will have work across again. And just try to get it down. Sammy Watkins making a great catch in traffic right there. Love to see that. We will run the ball. It's just not well warranted against this defense. Running the ball, it's just not good. But against the secondary passing the ball, obviously we've done it well. Why move away from it? We're not going to. Harrison Bryant and Andy Isabella. Isabella under has his 96 speed trying to get up and out and away. Gets 20 yards on that one right there. Love to see that right there. And Isabella on his 22 yards. Really, really cool. Gonna run it here with Dameon Pierce. Move up the field. Get a good gain of 7 right there. He's been having a good season. Dameon Pierce just been good. You know, he's just been one of those guys. We'll roll out here with Davis Mills and just slide. Just slide. Get the first down and slide. Slide down. Don't let too much get to your head. This new look offense right here has looked good. Maybe a playbook change was in play as well. Just have to throw this one away. Make the smart decision. Andy Isabella might have been open. Was thinking about throwing it. Didn't end up throwing it. Good result. Isaiah Pacheco, Brevin Jordan now. I mean, Brevin Jordan's just too open early. Trying to carry his momentum forward. Does a great job of that. 3rd and 2. Makes it 3rd and manageable. We'll run it here with Isaiah Pacheco right at Cam Hayward. We're going to see what Cam Hayward can do. Can't stop Pacheco from getting that first down and 4 yards right there. Isaiah Pacheco has played well this season, but not nearly half of an impact as he played the first season in this franchise. Just not good. Is that A.J. Long? It is. A.J. Long fighting for a touchdown. Wants his first in the NFL. Doesn't end up getting it, but got close. Got very close. And against this defensive look right here, could easily run the ball. But instead, we're going to pass the ball. And nobody's moving with the pack. I wanted someone to move along. I tried playmakering but no one moved with the pack, and we'll just quickly throw it again, I guess. And it'll be Sammy Watkins is missed. And Greg Little's down. This was the sort of thing I brought Daniel Jones in to play for. Was that sort of deal. Play type. What do we have to lose? What do we have to lose, ladies and gents? Literally nothing. Harrison Bryant might be my first read here. Just give it to Harrison Bryant. First game as a Texan. First touchdown as a Texan. Or first game as a... I don't know. First game as a Texan. I don't know if I said that or not. Charlie Heck will come in and play. But, yeah, PAT will be in effect here. I guess we missed one earlier. This one will be a 3-point game. 27-24. Great drive from this offense. Proud of them. Now we're going to have to go try to make a stop on defense. And on defense now, I mean, a big run from Najee Harris and then a missed throw there from J.D. Bailey. As someone needs to get after J.D. No, he'll make a great throw on the run and blown coverage there. Desmond King did a good job not leaving his first assignment, but also didn't quite play two routes at the same time, which, I mean, is very difficult to do, but another reason why he just hasn't been there is that Max Warwick making an insane play. Max Warwick slowly developing into a great player for us, but he's been really, really good. As we're going to try to keep this as second and long here. This could possibly also be a run. I think it might be. Najee tripped up. I don't even know by who they're going to give it to. They might give it to his offensive lineman, to be honest. Nobody really made a tackle on that play. As we'll try to play a little bit more conservative here. Not allow a catch beyond a certain point. It'll be Jeff Okudah, the third-year guy now. I think he's third year. Just allowing that catch. All right, you know. Make mistakes, but can't afford too many of them. As we're going to try to pinch the line, as we can probably sniff out a run here. Kevin Waddle user for this one is he's into the backfield now. Break your tackle or break your block. As dude, Chase Claypool looks like a more dynamic receiver than Deebo Samuel on that play. J.D. Bailey really showing us how to throw the ball. Davis Mills also doing a good job tonight, but I mean not the best of all best. As Kevin Waddle was into the backfield and Najee will walk in for his fourth touchdown. Our box is pretty much empty at all times. We're struggling to stop the run against the last couple of teams that we've gone against. As their run blocking is insanely high, and Bobby Biddle actually had a chance to block that, by the way. Keep it a 3-point game. Doesn't end up happening. But yeah, we've absolutely struggled to contain the run against some of the teams that we've gone up against. It's just been so tough. But we'll go ahead and try to receive the kick and make an impact on offense once again. We will need this one down with Andy Isabella. Bring this one out to the 25 pretty comfortably. But go back to coach's suggestions. Inside zones there. I'm on with it. It'll be hard to avoid Cam Hayward here as a really good player he is. And get outside with Dameon Pierce just for a gain of 3. He's averaging 3.8 per carry, showing just how ineffective it is to run the ball on this this Pittsburgh team. As we will see a late break and a almost massive catch there from Nico Collins. That was a high, felt like a touch pass for some reason, even though it was just a bullet pass. I was trying to get to him on time, but I don't know. Sammy Watkins making a huge play on third and 7. I don't know where I was going with all that. Brevin Jordan underneath somehow hauls that one in traffic. Love to see that one. And Sammy Watkins, oh, he might have had numbers outside. Cam Hayward in the backfield immediately, forcing Dameon Pierce out wide. Couldn't do much about that one. Anyways, this looks to me like a good play, I guess. We'll run it and see where it goes. We could have gone for just about everybody on the field. This one, a great play from Harrison Bryant. Didn't even expect that one to be complete. If anything, it was going to be an interception. Very happy Harrison Bryant made a very good play on the ball. And nobody's there. Just throw it away. Airmail this one to the out of bounds, I guess. Davis Mills. You see those throwing stats right there. I don't see a very loaded box on defense. I do see a very good chance on offense to run the ball. Cam Hayward just shuts all of that down. Just not doing a good job getting blocked, but what can you do? It is Cam Hayward, right? We will have Nico Collins cut up the middle here, trying to create space. Nico Collins makes a great play on third down. These wide receivers came to play on third down. And try to give it to Pacheco, who actually does so well getting that one, not quite in traffic, but just very good play. As we'll try to go to him for this screen right here. I don't really care about much, but just complete the pass, really. Get outside. One more block was needed from Kenyon Green, but we just couldn't get away from Nakobe Dean. Or that's not Nakobe Dean, that's probably Jamel Dean, if I had to guess. Probably be who it is, but try to punch this one in with Dameon Pierce, and we will get it in. And Kirk Lott, or tackle, is now down as well. Yeah. 34. We'll try to make a 3-point game. 34-31. And we will do so. So, yeah. 3-point game. 3 minutes left. Miracle time for us if they score. So, we don't know how we do with those. And on defense now, a crucial drive. They will not throw the ball. They will get it out. Jeff Okudah does a good job eluding the block from Najee. Just getting it down to Deontay Johnson as soon as possible. Trying to keep these guys in play. Redwine will be playing now as well. Christian Harris just has to let nothing happen. Someone go after the quarterback. It will be Redwine. The new 26-year-old free safety we signed. Actually getting some playtime. So, interesting to see that. Yeah, just someone to look out for. As he could be a liability in the coming future here. And it's going to be an interception! Jeff Okudah! First game as a Texan, making a massive play for the Texans on defense. And we're going to try to take care of business here tonight. We can try to seal the ball game right now. Can't quite do that with Devin Bush just being left unblocked up the inside. Dameon Pierce does a good job of getting back to the line of scrimmage at least, right? But tough game we're playing here. We don't look rough. We look good, but very challenging game. We have Sammy Watkins right up the middle of the field, 12 yards. It's good. We're going to get their timeouts out of their arsenal, and we'll try to keep this one going. Isaiah Pacheco into the game now. Some may say he's ran the ball a little bit better than Dameon Pierce. I think that he's done just that. Not this drive. No. Gets a loss of actually 1 yard, I think it was. I think it'll be 3rd and 11. 2nd and 11, my bad. And we will go right back to the pass. Short, quick passes. Give it to Pacheco. Get him outside. Could have a touchdown there. Not going to get that. Not going to let that happen. I wasn't going to go into the end zone either way, as we're trying to get all their timeouts gone. All their timeouts are gone. We can end the game right now, but I'm not going to do... Okay, wait. Why are we like this? I'm going to call a timeout. Get out of that formation. I'd at least want to run the ball here, but I don't know, man. Call HB Power. And we'll go to the left side with this, actually. I know Cam Hayward's there, but we'll have enough people to guard, as Miles Jack will actually make a very good play. Dameon Pierce has had the opportunities this game. Just hasn't really come alive with them. And we'll run the clock all the way down to 2 seconds. And then whatever, we'll call it. And getting ready to snap the ball now. We will. Right towards Cam Hayward. Dameon Pierce is going to shrug off a tackle. Or, a tackle. I was right. It's 3rd and 2. We're going to look for one more. And we're going to go for the touchdown, actually. I see Andy Isabella pretty much unblocked. Andy Isabella just in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. We're going to stat pad for Davis Mills now. Booth review coming in. It'll be good. It'll stand. This one is going to be upheld. We are leading by more than one possession, and that's all we ever wanted to do. So we will get fancy with it. We'll try a fake here. Go up. Good. No, we're going to roll out with Kirk Lott. This one will actually be Harrison Bryant's to catch, but won't actually end up catching it. Trying to get fancy with it. We're already up by 9. Why not do that? Screw around. Yeah. Pittsburgh needs a miracle. And this one looks like it is done. It is over. We win in Pittsburgh against Pittsburgh, a 3-3 team. They are now 3-4. Make big moves on offense and defense. Make big moves for our team overall. Come out and show. And Davis Mills, fire lit under his butt. And guess what he did? Came out and threw probably for the best game of the series. Really good game by him. Just coming in and showing up. Traded for Daniel Jones, and then he realized that he can't let this one slide. Gets up, gets going really early now, and I mean, 290 passing yards. We'll go see how accurate these numbers are. Dude, great play here. Davis Mills, 137.2 passer rating, 80% completion percentage. 290 yards, 4 touchdowns, no INTs. Did have a fumble, though. Najee Harris absolutely destroyed us on the ground. Dameon Pierce couldn't get anything going. Same with Pacheco. Pacheco was pretty much stopped after his first 2 runs. Isaiah Pacheco and Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins was extremely helpful in the pass game. We'll go to Texans. And, yeah, just targeted these guys. Nico Collins got his 2 catches. Obviously, has been a little bit under-involved these last couple of games. Just trying to get fundamentally sound before we can really stretch the offense back out with a guy like Nico Collins. But Sammy Watkins, 8 catches, 68 yards, a touchdown. And Brevin Jordan, also a huge game. Pacheco, really good game. Harrison Bryant had a great debut. Very impactful, a little bit better than A.J. Long probably could have done. A.J. Long still had that good play, almost had his touchdown. Andy Isabella had his touchdown at the end of the game there. And Traquan Smith came in, had a minimum effort, but still some good play. Tackles right here. Christian Harris. Jeff Okudah came in and played a huge impact. Pretty much won us the game with this interception. And, yeah, it's just crazy to me that we ended up getting that done. So, that was really cool. I thought that it could be something that we highlight in this episode was our new additions and how well they played. Also, did go ahead and spend all my staff points, by the way. I don't know if you saw that, but we just got 13 more. That's really cool. But our first or second win of the season comes in crucial time right now. Quinn Miners, 76 run blocks, 70 pass block. Trying to get that pass pro a little bit further up there. Goes ahead and goes up and overall, playing down to a 79 or 78, but he was originally a 79. Brevin Jordan had a big game, 5 catches for 53 yards, 81 catching, 85 speed, pretty good. Vertical threat seems to be doing our tight ends wonders with good upgrades, and it looks like we'll have another one here. Catching traffic, catching, deep route, medium route, awareness, run block power, agility up 1 as well. So, up to a 74 overall, Brevin Jordan. Harrison Bryant also, we also acquired. And let's go ahead and advance the week to the week 8, to the week that we are against the Tennessee Titans. But we will end up playing that next episode, as the game might have just, I don't know, it might have just, oh, nope, we're back. Oh my god. Who just got what in the world? Browns have signed. Bob Choice. Why did all of our players just, like, I've never heard of a single one of those. I guess that's okay. Then, breakout QB. Oh! That's huge. Breakout quarterback. That is Davis Mills, ladies and gentlemen. I can almost assure you. Discuss your QB's recent success. So, if we get Davis Mills some yards, some touchdowns, we can potentially be seeing superstar dev for Davis Mills, and that would be huge. It'd be hard, but it'd be huge. Scouting National Focus we also have, which is really fun. Big episode coming up next. Can't wait to show you guys that. Like I said, we also, against, a pretty bad team with the Tennessee Titans. I didn't even see how bad they were, but we're a little bit worse. But we're going to see how we stack up against them next episode. Make sure you guys stick around, subscribe for that one. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. If you watched all the way to this point, I appreciate you a little bit extra. You have no idea. Also, that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up on the video helps me with the algorithm. See you guys later.